All right, boys and girls, after watching the previous video, the previous 1-minute video on angle bisector, let's take a look at how we are doing this homework, okay? So, AD is the angle bisector of CAB. So it's cutting literally this in perfect halves. EAF, this entire thing is going to be 180 degrees. CAB, this entire thing, and this entire green thing is basically going to be 8x minus 32. Right? And DAB, half of this is going to be 3x minus 7, okay? So first we gotta find out what DAC is, which is literally finding out what DAB is. All right, now that we have this information, let's take a look. We know that AD is cutting CAB in half, so that means twice of this thing is equal to this entire thing, right? So all I have to do is do 2 times 3x minus 7 is equal to 8x minus 32. That's literally it. That's very straightforward. So let's go ahead and do this math very quickly. Distribute. 6x minus 14 is equal to 8x minus 32. And then I'm going to be, let's subtract 6x on both sides, minus 6x. So negative 14 is equal to 2x minus 32. Add 32 on both sides. That's going to give me, let's see, 32. So it's 6, 20, 10, 18. Is equal to 2x. Therefore, x is equal to 9. Done. Answer to the first question, x equals 9. Now, in order to solve for DAC, well, we know that DAC is here and there's nothing there. So it's literally the same thing as, here, I'll write it down. Angle DAC is literally the same thing as angle DAB. And because we know what DAB is 3x minus 7. So all you have to do is 3 times 9 minus 7. Whatever your answer is, that's what you're filling in for number 2. Okay? Great. On to this question right here. It's a little bit more complicated, right? In this figure, this entire thing is 180, that's given. This is the thing that's cutting JKL in half, okay? So again, I'm going to highlight it in green. JKL is here, it's literally being bisected with an angle bisector in half. So JKN is 8x minus 13, right? And NKL is 6x plus 11. So let's actually use that to begin with because we know that this is the angle bisector. So the setup is as straightforward as you can get, right? This is equal to this. So 8x minus 13 is equal to 6x plus 11, okay? It doesn't get any easier than that. So subtract 6x on both sides like you normally would. 2x minus 13 is equal to 11. Add 13 on both sides. So you get 2x is equal to 24. Therefore, you already know x is equal to 12. Okay, now that you know x is equal to 12, what you guys have to do is figure out this angle first, okay? Because x is good for something, but not the answer. We gotta figure out what this angle is. Once you figure out this angle, right? And actually, let's plug that in very quickly. 6 times 12 plus 11. Right? That's ultimately what you have to figure out because there's a couple more steps. So 6 times 12 is going to be 72 plus 11. 72 plus 11 is going to give me 83. Okay, so that's the answer. This is the answer of NKL. This is 83. But look at what the question is asking for. It says find NKM. NKM, which is this piece right here. You have to find this missing piece right here, okay? You have to find this missing piece. So the next thing that you have to do is, you know this is 83, so what do you know about this? And if you know both of these sizes, you could take 180, which is this straight line right here. You subtract 180 minus this, right, to figure out this. And then your final step would be to add 83 plus this to get the answer of NKM. Okay, so you guys can pause the video and do that math and answer those following questions. I'm not giving you the answer, you gotta try it on your own. Finally, this last piece right here, I'm not gonna even show you the setup. It's so straightforward. FCD is 5x, and then FCB is 3x plus 18. Because CF is the angle bisector of this, it's the lit angle bisector, you should be able to set this up, right? Because it's as straightforward as you can get. And then from there, once you solve for x, you're gonna solve for DCF, which means you plug in x and you multiply by 5.